Hello everyone and welcome to the Daily Gaming Radar, the gaming news series that will keep you totally informed on everything gaming. Coming at you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you will find new and upcoming releases, patch notes, game ratings, and more. I'm your host, SCGunslinger, and along with me is my partner, Game King.
What's up?
So yeah, let's just get right into this.
First up, the much anticipated closed beta for the somewhat unknown PC game Brick Force was released yesterday, February 28th. I know, Gunslinger, you were very excited for this game. You called me and told me to sign up for it, and but yeah, those of you who don't know what Brick Force is, it's a newly developed sandbox game that looks a lot like Minecraft, but it kind of has its own separate category in the fact that it's like a first-person shooter. You can use like blocks and stuff to create structures and like forts and barriers and things, and you save those as like maps, and you can fight against CPUs and other people online in a virtual arena of your map. You can save and share maps and stuff, and you can basically just have like a massive gunfight against your friends online and computers. The game is a 3D browser game, so it's in browser, which I know. When I think of in-browser game, I think of RuneScape. I don't know what you think of SC Gunslinger, but
I just think it's sketchy, basically.
Yeah, I know a lot of people might get that same impression too. But it's running on Unity 3D, which is kind of a new. I don't want to say new, but it's the newer 3D engine for online browser games, which I know personally it's very high-end in terms of not online. So Zombieville USA runs on this, and Fusionfall. They both run off of Unity 3D. If you want more information on Brick Force and you want to play it, head over to their website. The link's in the description, and there you can find videos of gameplay, information on the game, and you can even register for the closed beta. Now, if you have registered before the 28th of February, but have still not gotten your activation code yet, they have started to release the codes in waves because they've had a lot of server problems because of the under-anticipated traffic onto the site and for registration. So if you're patient, soon enough you'll get an activation code, which I know for most indie games they experience this kind of thing where they didn't buy enough server space and whatever, and it usually crashes their website. And even on larger games, like I remember Call of Duty Black Ops had a server crash on release day. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember when the first map pack for Modern Warfare 2 was released, you could never get into a game with your party. It always separated you, and it was really frustrating.
Yeah. So yeah, if you guys want to go register, the link will be in the description. I strongly recommend it. I know I will be playing it along with SC Gunslinger, and we'll have a grand old time.
Yes, we
on our
will.
Brick Force. So.
Alright, so next up we have a game that has just been released from Perfect World International. It's actually the open beta for the Blacklight series. This game's called Blacklight Retribution. It just got just got released for open beta yesterday, which was February 28th. I know closed beta has been going on for a while, and they have had a lot of famous people playing it, and it's supposed to be a really good game. It is the sequel to the multi-platform arcade game Blacklight Tango Down, which now sells for $5 on Steam, Xbox Live Arcade, games for Windows, and the PlayStation Store. But unlike Tango Down, this game is being offered as a completely free-to-play first-person shooter. As a futuristic first-person shooter being published by Perfect World, highly known for its famous MMORPGs such as Perfect World, Forsaken World, Jade Dynasty, Rusty Hearts, and much more, what's not to get excited about? For more info on Blacklight Retribution, check out the links in the description, which will bring you to the website where you can find media, game FAQ, and the free download so you can try the game out for yourself.
Yeah, what I'm really excited about, in this game at least, it's going to be free to play, which I think we're starting to see a lot more major titles turn free to play, like Team Fortress 2. Blacklight Retribution, which, you know, it's this newly developed game, which did sell its original title, but now it's going to be free to play for PC. And look at PlanetSide 2, which is I'm looking very much forward to. It looks great, and it's going to be free to play, as well as Tribes Ascend. Now you have all those major titles that are free to play, and I think it's cool that developers are starting to see, hey, we don't have to charge $60 for a game.
Exactly, they get their money out of online stores.
We can use a microtransaction system where people will buy like a gun or a pack or something like that, and they can still make money off the game.
And more people play it, so they get more money.
And the less it sucks, the better it is. I mean,
definitely.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but that's Blacklight Retribution. You got any last words to say about it?
Not really. No, that's all.
Alright, guys. Game King's gonna talk to you guys a little bit about the new MMO Fallen Earth.
Well, you know, it's not really new. It's been released since 2009, but it's along
new in
with
the terms of
free to play.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're looking at yet another title that is not free to play. It was originally pay to play, I know, because I think it went under the developer of Reloading Productions, which that was the original developer. It sold to, I think it was Games First, which now runs the servers. And basically it's like Fallen Earth is basically an MMO set in a post-apocalyptic world. So imagine like your Fallout 3, your Fallout New Vegas, but MMO with more people and like RPG elements.
And that would just be amazing.
Yeah. And so it's been free to play since last year, I believe, in October. But Steam has recently added it to its playlist. I think it was on February 24th as downloadable. So if you are on PC, feel free to go on Steam and download Fallen Earth for free. And, you know, sign up, make an account, and you can play.
Most definitely. So next up, we got a new patch that was released yesterday, February 28th, from Bethesda's Game of the Year, Skyrim. Released only for PC, the patch 1.4.27 includes launcher and bug problem fixes. All of the fixes applied, yeah, definitely is, because they're having a lot of problems with they're having a lot of launcher and all the launcher fixes in this patch were because of mod loading issues, which you can only have on PC.
Well, I mean, there's an easy way to fix a launcher problem. Don't have a launcher. I mean,
well,
I don't know. I always found launchers kind of dumb. I never really understood, you know. You can change your video settings in game. You don't have to have a launcher for that and stuff, you know.
That's stupid. I agree.
Maybe we're just missing something, but whatever.
I mean, but yeah, for the launcher, there's just mod loading issues. But the bug fixes that were applied to the actual game in the patch included control issues as well as Xbox 360 button remapping. if you want to use Xbox
For like
360 controller.
Okay, so I can kind of see the appeal to that.
There's some minor patches, some bigger patches. But along with gameplay issues, there was one with your followers not really helping you in the sense of sneaking. Apparently, you would be sneaking, and even though you wouldn't get caught, they would see your follower and...
Yeah, freaking Lydia busts me every time I try to sneak into a bandit camp. I want to punch her in the face.
Yeah, every time. It's so annoying. The patch has fixed that bug, apparently, and now followers sneak properly when your player is sneaking. So, hopefully that'll stay fixed.
Well, hopefully some bigger titles, Modern Warfare 3, can take away from Bethesda's precedent of fixing their game.
That would be much appreciated.
Yeah.
To see the rest of the patch notes, because I didn't go over all of them, make sure you check the description for Bethesda's blog page, where you'll be able to find every single patch note that they have in there, along with discussions from forum users. So definitely go check that out.
And speaking of Modern Warfare 3, we got some tweets from Mr. Robert Trolling himself about the next 3 content drops. And,
also from MW3 updates. That's
and Modern Warfare 3 updates. So, Robert Bowling, or Trolling, aka 402 on Twitter, tweeted some of the tweaks that are going to be seen in Modern Warfare 3 in the next patch. And the latest 3 drops are, he quoted, Black Box, Negotiator, and Black Ice will arrive on March 13th for Xbox Elite Premium. There are pictures of Black Ice and Black Box, but not for Negotiator yet. So if you want to check out those pictures, go to Robert Trolling's Twitter, which I believe is 402, spelt out. And
MW3 updates.
Yeah, so he tweeted this yesterday, February 28th, and I quote, Liberation and Piazza now available for the PS3, Modern Warfare 3 Elite Premium. So finally, after, I think, what was it, a month? I think it's a month?
January.
So almost 2 months. PS3 finally gets their first content drop after 2 content drops released for Xbox 360. So, which brings us to, what are your thoughts on the delay releases for PlayStation 3 versus Xbox 360 Elite subscriber users?
I've heard a
personally,
lot of... Yeah, go ahead.
Personally, I think, they're both paying for Elite, so why shouldn't they get, the drops at the same time, right?
I think if you've paid for Elite, you should get drops at the same time. I know that Xbox signed a deal with Call of Duty where they get all of the DLCs first, but
right, which I think
I agree with
fair.
that if they don't have Elite. But I think if you pay $50 for Elite, you should get them as...
Well, even if you're paying for Elite, you're paying for a broken website, basically.
Oh, yeah.
So...
It's the least they could do. But what are your thoughts? So
I think if they don't have Elite, then by all means Xbox should get it first because they're actually paying for online.
Yeah, definitely.
But if they both paid for Elite, then why wouldn't they give the same
benefits, supply
of, and it's the same services to both parties if they're both paying the same amount for the same thing? There's no reason. It's like saying, hey, I'm going to charge you $10 and you $10, and you get access to my network of zip lines throughout New York City, but you get to walk.
Exactly. And
because,
Robert Bowling actually tweeted recently as well that the first DLC collection, he stated that the first 6 DLCs would be put into a pack and released March. So I'm guessing
for
Xbox
or
only,
for...
I'm pretty sure.
Gosh.
So who knows how long
well,
everyone else is gonna have to wait.
I know Robert Bowling on February 24th also tweeted that there'd be some tweaks tonight around 2 a.m. They're going to nerf the Akimbo machine pistols, finally.
Oh my gosh.
And the FMGs.
FMG9s were the biggest...
Yeah, I mean, there was actually a patch to fix them, what we thought was going to fix them. They actually increased the fire rate and reduced the recoil.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So
they're actually going to reduce the rate of fire, and they're adding hardcore, headquarters and free-for-all. They're adding hardcore, headquarters, and free-for-all.
You know, I'm not too excited for that because I'm not a big hardcore person. But I
guess the hardcore fans will like it, but personally, I don't really play Modern Warfare. I have Elite, and I haven't even downloaded the new maps yet.
Yeah,
so.
and, I mean, this was 24th, so hopefully you have already noticed at least that the playlists were there. I honestly haven't even noticed a difference in the machine pistols. I've still done
I just
work
avoid
with
them completely, so don't trust them.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, Robert trolling, you know.
You play Infection, they've added the FMG 9s as an infection weapon, and they still do damage, so who knows if it's just the playlist or the actual gun.
Yeah. Well, anyway, if you want to see the tweets and the twit pics of the maps from Mr. Robert Bowling, links in the description to his Twitter. And if it's not there, I believe his Twitter is 402. Spell that out. FOUR02, spelled out.
And MW3 updates. So an article was released today, February 29th, on Time, which is a article, newspaper-ish sort of.
It's
online thing.
Time magazine. It's pretty popular.
Showing that kids may not be getting any real benefits from exercising from their video games, like the Xbox Kinect, the Wii with the nunchucks and whatnot, and the PlayStation Move. I would think that the Kinect gives the most.
Yeah, that kind of surprised me because they have that Dance Central game or whatever, which I thought would.
And I tell you, I've played Kinect Adventures, and I mean, it's
a workout.
You start to sweat after a while, so it's pretty surprising. But if you would like to follow the story and read all of the information on it, definitely check out the link in the description. It's a pretty interesting article.
Yeah, I also know I think what they're taking this information from is the fact that they also have, like, for the Wii and PlayStation, they also have first-person shooters. Like, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is on the Wii, and you're not standing up, swinging your arms around playing that. You're sitting back on your couch.
And that's the thing. Most kids are going to be playing Call of Duty versus Kinect Animals and dance stuff.
Yeah.
So, I mean, who knows where that'll go. Definitely go check out that link, though. It's a cool article.
Okay, and to top off this episode, we're going to be looking at the hottest upcoming game releases. So, if you guys follow the series that I'm going to mention, you probably already know when they're going to be released, but if you don't, I'm going to say them to you anyway. Coming up this month, we have a game I know SCGunslinger has been a big fan of the series.
Can't wait.
Mass Effect 3. Coming out on March 6th for Xbox, PS3, and PC. I got the first one. I never got the second one. Just because, like, the first one was kind of long for me. I don't know.
Yeah, I got the second one, not the first one, and I love the second one. I actually heard the first one was not as enjoyable, but I don't know if I haven't played it.
It was really more of an RPG. Like, if you go back and look at it, I don't know. But for the Xbox 360 version, there's actually going to be Kinect compatibility, which that's surprising. I'm wondering how they're going
to... I was just as surprised. I don't know if it's going to be like you can just use it for the menu, or if you're actually going to be able to shoot. I honestly have no clue what they're going to do that with.
Right.
It should be interesting to find out, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, for the 5 people that still own and play a Wii, Mario Party 9 will be released on March 11th as a Nintendo exclusive, of course.
Of course.
And so, you know, we know the Wii is not exactly the most hardcore gaming console of its time, but I think
you gotta wonder how long they're gonna go before, because you know,
yeah,
Nintendo
Nintendo's
makes lots of consoles.
Yeah, Nintendo's still making bank even with the Wii.
They got the DS,
which, you know,
the 3DS.
I actually read the Wii is the what was the top-selling console since its release.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And like the Xbox is, believe it or not, bottom. So imagine that.
Yeah. I mean, you know, if they got 9 now, and they haven't released any information about a new console, you just gotta wonder how many Mario parties they're gonna make.
Right. I know the next generation of consoles are going to be coming in the next couple of years, because that's usually the way it works. They'll release a console, and then within about 10 years they'll release a new console. You know, Nintendo, of course, will hopefully be releasing a console, because I don't think Nintendo's going away anytime soon. That's basically what I'm trying to say here.
Yeah, definitely.
And so, finally, for all you PC fans, on the last day of March, I know there's a lot of fans of the series, the highly anticipated Diablo 3 by Blizzard Entertainment. This is a title I've kind of been looking forward to myself. I played a little bit of the first one. I mean, not the first one, the second Diablo. But I've seen gameplay of the third one, and I'm really excited to see how this one will play out. I know Muzafazza does a couple of gameplay walkthroughs for the closed beta right now, but other than that, I'm very excited for Diablo 3.
For those who don't really know what it's about, what exactly is the style of Diablo 3?
Basically, you go through dungeons and you collect gear and you level up, and that's basically the whole game. You just collect gear, kill things, level up.
Yeah, see, the only Blizzard Entertainment game I've tried is World of Warcraft, and I don't know, I played it for a month, didn't get too into it, so I just stopped. But I've seen the Diablo 3 trailer that they had at they have a Spike Game Awards, they have E3, all that stuff, and the trailer looks really exciting.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. But yeah, that's it for the Daily Gaming Radar for today. We hope you have enjoyed this episode. I'm SCGunslinger.
And I'm Game King.
And be sure to tune in Friday, March 2nd, which is in 2 days, guys, for a new, fresh set of gaming news. Until next time, we'll see you later.